If you are a leader or a business owner, and I were to ask you, who are the most valuable people on your team? Who would you say? What attributes would you attribute to them? In today's video, we're going to talk about the most valuable employees for any organization, and especially for leaders and people who are in leadership roles, business owners, all of that. Hi, if you don't know me, I am Barika from Simply Unique Coaching, and I am a leadership coach. And today I'm going to talk to you about the most valuable employees in my experience. And I'm going to say that these are actually people of excellence. And this is something that is kind of innately intertwined into the person. And so I am at the point now, honestly, as I'm looking to hire some people to do some things for me, I'm looking for this attribute before I even consider hiring anybody. And actually, I'm just like actively looking. I was having a conversation with someone earlier today, and we were saying how like people of excellence look for other people of excellence. It's almost like we have this radar where it's like, oh, wow, that person's doing a really good job and they're consistently doing a really good job. Or you can just have this one encounter with this person and it's like, man, this employee is amazing. Have you ever been to a restaurant and you just had the best waiter or the best waitress and you're like, man, they are really awesome. And so that's one of those things where oftentimes that is an innate quality. And when it's an innate quality, that's something that eventually is going to show up if it's not really there, or you'll definitely know if it's not there. So we can talk about what are people of excellence. People of excellence are people who just bring their best and they work hard because they are just naturally hardworking people. And I'm just coming to the realization that sometimes, yes, it can be developed over time. But for the most part, these people were probably like this as children. Just saying, not saying that it can't be developed as a person matures. Maybe they were kind of lazy when they were younger, and then they got to a point where they were like, you know what, let me just try to do my best. And it's not even just for someone else. It's like doing their best for them, their own selves. And those are the people you want to hire. Those are the people you want to hire because they are going to be the best employees because they hold themselves accountable. And that is powerful. That's not something that you can actually find everywhere where you have people who hold themselves accountable. I was talking about in the other video how like when I got to ninth grade in the new school, they put me in the standard English class, which I had been in like advanced English classes since I was in the third or fourth grade. And in that new school, they just kind of placed me in a class. But like before the end of the year, I was like, can you please recommend me for honors? Like, I can't be in this class, not because the class was whatever. The kids just didn't care. And I was a student who cared about my grades, not because my parents told me I had to care about my grades. Like I literally stopped talking to my parents about my grades on my report card and how I was doing in school, probably when I was in middle school, because I didn't need them to be on me to say, hey, Barika, make sure you're doing what you need to do. No, I was like, I want to do well for myself because I had goals. So when we talk about people of excellence, we're basically talking about these people who are able to bring their best to the table. And so now, because I'm a person of excellence and I've gone through working with so many people, I've worked with definitely hundreds of people at this point in time. And so now, like, even when they're young, I can see that's a person of excellence. There's somebody here where I'm at right now. I'm currently outside of the US. And this lady, man, if she spoke English, I totally would have hired her. I totally would have hired her because in just my few interactions with her, I'm like, this lady is on point. She's top notch. She's trustworthy. I'm watching as a client, like I'm going to visiting this particular store or whatever, but I'm like, man, I could totally have her come work for me and do some things. And she would be amazing because she brings her best to the table every day. So it's like a person like that, as long as you put them in a place and you give them the skills, you give them a proper training and they're willing to learn, oh my gosh, they'll help take your organization to the next level. So those are the people of excellence. And really at this point in time, the way that I am looking for people of excellence is I'm looking for people who are already working. And I had a conversation with someone else, basically like, if you notice a lot of companies, they'll headhunt, they look for people who are already doing great in an organization or in an entity, and they're saying, hey, why don't you come over here? We'll pay you more money because this person already has a proven track record. They've already shown that they can be successful in an environment. So it's like, okay, if this is top talent and if they are willing to make a switch, if it's good for them and good for our organization, let's see if they're willing to come over. And so sometimes that works out. And sometimes they may say, no, I want to stay with my current organization. It's like, okay, fine. Good luck to you. And you just keep that relationship there because maybe in the future, there may be something that may work out for both of you. So let me ask you a question. The last time you were out and about and you had to deal in a customer service experience, how was that experience? Let me know in the comments. Did you deal with a person of excellence or did you deal with a person where you're like, woo, child, woo, can't wait to get out of here? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, make it a great day. Take care, guys. Bye.